Hi, namaste. This article is about beauty, and some people are born very beautiful, but I think that we should not boast of wealth as well as beauty because this can be destroyed within a minute of time. And in astrology, it's possible to check the individual appearance and facial features. And if I were to look at the chart of a beautiful friend, the first thing that I would look at is position of Venus, because it is the planet of beauty. And the second, I will look at the position of Mercury and the second house, because the second house and the Mercury is actually representing not the physical beauty but the eloquence, the power of words and the voice modulation and the communication skills. So I think that the good words create good relationship, so that's also a part of beauty. That's according to my evaluation. And the third important is the position of ascendant, that is the position of Lagnadipati, and also the planet placed in the first house and the ascendant, that is the first house. So the planet placed in the first house, the Lagna and the Lagnadipati has to be checked together with the position of Venus and the Mercury. So of course, I repeat, the Mercury is for the modulation, the voice modulation, and good communication ability, that's eloquence. So these are the things that affect or describe about the individual's appearance in the facial features. But in the medical perspective, the three major components play a very important role in the skin beauty. The first is water, and the second is the skin pH, and the third is hyaluronic acid. So these three components play a very important role in the skin beauty because it keeps your skin soft and bright, firm and wrinkle free. So these are the medical perspective, these are the three major important components. And water is very important because it keeps the skin hydrated. So drink plenty of water, that will keep your skin soft and supple. And second component is skin pH. And you know, the skin pH represent the figures starting from 0 to 14, and 0 to 6.9 is anything between 0 to 6.9 is acidic, and 7 is neutral, and anything between 7.1 to 14 is alkaline. So pH is actually used to describe whether a solution is acidic or alkaline or neutral. And our skin basically operates more comfortably in acidic environment at a pH of 5.5. That in fact the sweat and the sebum, that is the oil produced by the sebaceous glands, form something called acidic mantle with a pH of 5.5. So it's not possible to measure the actual pH of the skin, but if your skin is very soft and supple, that shows that your pH is balanced, your skin pH is balanced, and by default your skin is 5.5 pH. But you should be very careful in using soaps and shampoos, because most of these are alkaline and that can break your acid mantle, because this is the acid mantle is actually protecting your skin from the environmental damage, that is from the bacteria and germs from outside, and it also locks the moisture of the skin, so it keeps your skin soft and protects from the environment. So you should check the soaps and shampoos whether they are acidic or alkaline with the help of this pH strips or litmus paper. You can buy this from online or from the drugstores. So if your soaps and shampoos are with a pH 5.5 or at least 4.5 to 5.5, you can use it to wash your face. Otherwise just keep it away from washing face, because it can give you breakouts and make your skin dry. And speaking about hyaluronic acid, The first thing that we should make it clear, it's not an acid at all, so it is a natural humectant. Humectant means a material that can attract water. So this material, hyaluronic acid, attracts water from the dermis, that is a lower layer of the skin, that is a second layer of the skin, and it attracts water from dermis towards the stratum corneum. So that means the upper layer of the skin, that is a layer which you see on the skin, stratum corneum, and it binds the water in the stratum corneum. So the hyaluronic acid attracts water towards the stratum corneum from the dermis and binds the water in the stratum corneum. That makes your skin soft and supple. So in fact, the main thing of this hyaluronic acid is it keeps your skin always soft. The baby skin always looks soft and supple, and this because the babies are born with high levels of hyaluronic acid. And special uniqueness of this acid or hyaluronic acid is its water holding capacity. It can hold 1,000 times its own weight in water. So unlike glycerin, which is also a humectant which can hold only its own weight in water, so that makes the hyaluronic acid special from other humectants. Okay. And speaking about its availability, the average human body contains only 15 grams of hyaluronic acid, and unfortunately by passage of time the body produces lesser and lesser hyaluronic acid, and by the age of 40 you may be completely, body may not recover wanted hyaluronic acid, and your skin get breakout and your dryness and all those things. So next time when you go for a moisturizer, buying a moisturizer, check the active ingredient hyaluronic acid. It may be very expensive in the cosmetic standard, but it is worth, because there is a continual water loss from the skin due to evaporation and the diffusion. The medical term for this is transepidermal water loss. So you need a moisturizer, and you should have an active ingredient hyaluronic acid. So that's all. I hope that you enjoyed watching my article. Thank you. Hi, namaste. This article is about